All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 809. I'm your host, GPD, here on Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who can't wait to go sneaker shopping in Fortnite, Wombat.
I mean, you know me. I love those pumped up kicks. I didn't get the lady letting me know that you're recording, so I want to make sure that you hit the button.
Oh, here. Hello, lady. I mean, I never use this anyway, but we can just do it. But that's good looking out for the lady. Should I turn on the AI companion as well?
That you tell me. That's totally up to you. I just want to make sure that an hour from now you don't say, "Holy crap, I forgot to turn on."
I've never once used it, to be honest with you.
You never know. But thank you.
I've never used the AI companion either. But then we could ask him questions about the show. If we forget like what you said, 45 minutes ago, we can ask the AI companion.
That's even better.
I don't want who owns Zoom? Chinese?
Huh?
Who owns Zoom? Some like Chinese company? Who's taking our data?
I'm sure
who's training their AI model on our podcast? That's what I want to know.
I believe my cousin was an investor in Zoom.
Oh. Ship, how you doing, man? You look tired.
I'm doing all right.
You look tired.
I am tired.
Why are you so tired?
I don't know. I've been working hard, playing hard.
Working hard for you. It's got young children.
Playing. I want to hear about the playing hard.
Life.
I went to Miami.
Oh,
this last weekend.
Did you go clubbing?
Benito's Miami.
Well, 50 Cent was playing at one of the clubs. I did not go.
He was in the club.
He was in the club,
but you were not.
I was not in the club.
Shipwreck was in the bed.
Now to be fair,
we all fam.
Now to be fair, I was in Miami, so it felt like I was constantly in the club because you cannot escape the ongoing beats in every direction. It is just
from the
DJ
cars
music
and
from the cars, from the pool, the
restaurants,
the Walgreens, the CVS, the restaurants. Like they're all putting out the beats like constantly.
That's good. Do you have any favorite tracks now that you were out there for a couple days? That's a good one.
That's a real good one.
That.
Yeah. I am a big fan of that one. Only like once, maybe, when we were at the thrift store.
Mm-hmm.
So I am basically a native of Miami. I feel like I just fit in so well there. It's got everything that I love to do.
Sun, really high,
really high, like hot sun,
high SPF level, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
music.
UV level rather.
Yeah. Yes, the dance music.
Stone crabs.
Right.
No chili dogs.
No.
Like so few chili dogs and pasta with cheese on it. Like
that's why we have it in the airport here, so you can get it on the way out and on the way back.
Is that what you did?
It's like Hawaii when they put the lei on you when you land in Cincinnati. They hand you a three-way.
Right. So we went. My wife got honored as one of the top doctors in her company. So we got a all expense paid trip down to Miami for 4 days. So
that's pretty great. Hello.
Yeah, she was off doing. They had some I don't know, vet stuff to do, continuous education stuff. So like I had like a whole day on my own on the beach, walking up and down the boardwalk,
saying that where are the video game stores? There's no retro stores.
There's so we were at a resort on Miami Beach, and I'm like, usually I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna walk and like find like the shopping area and like look at like every town has like an area where
for you there.
There is nothing.
The only possible thing of interest for you there is the place where they filmed Scarface.
You know what you should have done?
That's it.
You should have found a big umbrella to sit under and had someone hand you a drink with a small umbrella for you to drink.
Sure. I mean, yes, they did have bourbon. They had bourbon that made me feel like I was at home.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I drank some bourbon and sat underneath an umbrella near one of the 4 pools. That I didn't even bring a swimsuit.
Why?
I didn't realize we're going to Miami. I didn't realize we were going to like literally a hotel on the beach. With
what? Are you serious? You're usually organized and everything.
It wasn't really my trip. I was just like,
You were there.
He was
Okay.
arm candy.
Right. I was the arm candy.
But you got
I
to be
was
arm
there.
candy at the pool.
You
What's the point?
do understand they sell swimsuits in Miami.
They do. Yes, they do.
But they don't
I
sell
still
enough.
didn't want to do it.
They don't sell enough sunscreen to cover your whole body, though.
They have it at CVS. It's quite expensive. I went to CVS and got some sunscreen. That was one of my outings.
They have your
But
brand.
Yeah.
SPF
the-
4000.
Yes.
In a paint can.
Yep.
It's
They
the one
had,
from
like-
RoboCop.
Mm-hmm.
I literally walk into CVS and it's just like 4 shelves of sunscreen because what else are they gonna sell down there?
Right.
Um,
Oreos.
We had good food though. We had good food but there's I couldn't find a single like video game store like other than like a GameStop that was not out of business.
That's because in Miami they expect you to go outside. That's the expectation. Oh,
Right.
you're here. You're going to spend time outside.
I don't know. I feel like they're missing something that I could be playing a video game outside.
Yeah.
I did find some good record store. I went to a couple, but I would say one of them was good. And yeah, we went to a thrift store that had a whole bunch of leftover Marshmallow Fortnite collaboration t-shirts.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Did you get me one?
they didn't have your size. I would have gotten you one.
He's a small now.
I know they only had like larges. I'm like,
Oh.
That's my size.
Shit.
what's he gonna do with this?
Right. You probably don't even
Uh,
make smalls.
We
Fortnite.
took a boat tour, one of those that just drives you around and tells you, makes up which celebrity's house it is and points it out to you.
Okay.
I have no idea if they're like, is that Jackie Chan's house? I don't know. There's a big like donkey. Does Jackie Chan have like a big Donkey Kong fancy red statue outside of his house or his neighbor's house?
How would
He
we
might.
know?
I don't know.
The bus or the boat driver knew. He
You could
pointed
have
out.
hung out with
only-
my
Jackie's-
cousins. All my cousins live in Miami. I could have like if
Where's
you were
that tour?
bored.
That's the
Right.
worst
Could've hung
tour.
out.
It was on the tour. It was like this is
Yeah,
Wombat's cousin's house right here, right next to
you
P
could have
Diddy's
met
place.
a whole bunch of people that have the same last name as me. It would have been very exciting
Yeah.
for you.
But yeah, we did boat up next to P Diddy's residence. I recognized that one.
You did.
I was confident that was the correct
Nice.
house.
Uh-huh.
Was it the baby oil and the?
It was. Yes, it was that one.
The water by the house was all like shiny,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Very slick.
So I don't know. I don't know if any of these things that they were telling me are true.
That's
But-
fair.
We saw
That's
a
half the fun,
giant
though.
yacht that it was a yacht, a giant
Oh,
yacht
I thought that was somebody's name.
that belonged. It was like I don't
Giant
know.
Yacht is also the name of a hip hop artist, so that's
I
fair.
thought I was like,
Yeah, I saw him. No, we saw the Waltons, the Walmart Waltons
Oh, okay.
yacht. It was like a I don't know, $400 million yacht or something like
Right.
that. Just
fuck those guys.
drove up next to it and went, "Yep, that's a big boat."
Fuckers.
Yeah. So
Nice.
what else? Watch the fight.
Well,
You guys watch the fight on
Yes.
Netflix? I watched
Yes.
that in Miami.
I watched the undercard. I did not stay up.
You didn't make
to
it?
watch. No, I
Man,
I decided I didn't care.
I cared a lot, actually.
so
I'm still looking up
what
Jackie Chan's house, though. Yeah, here it is, Miami. Yeah, he's got a house there. I see some red
Yeah.
something.
it's really cool. Like there's this giant, like it's by a famous French artist, Richard Orlinski.
Okay.
And it's this giant, it looks like King Kong or Donkey Kong, but he's got like a big oil barrel.
Oh, the sculpture is by that guy, you're saying? Not
Yeah,
the
the
house.
sculpture is by that, but it's like just sitting out like
Like
right next to
Donkey
the
Kong.
water, and it's just this huge like Donkey Kong statue.
It's Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong-esque?
Donkey Kong-esque. It
Okay.
looks like more like King Kong. I don't know, which is
Huh.
looks like a gorilla.
Wait, what if I type in Jackie Chan Donkey Kong statue?
Miami. Maybe you'll find it.
Miami.
It's either Jackie Chan's or his neighbor's. It's right by it.
I don't see
Maybe.
anything about this.
Maybe his next door neighbor is a gorilla. You don't know that. Maybe
Yeah.
that's it.
I saw Jackie Chan's house in Hong Kong. He has a lot of houses, I bet.
I bet he does.
Yeah, I'm sure he's done all right for himself.
That's a $12 million house in Miami. That was, yeah, in August. Okay. Doesn't mention the Donkey Kong statue. Donkey, nope. Wait, what about that fight, though?
What about it?
My neighbor
Yeah.
invited me over to a party. He had some people, a men's only party, actually.
Ooh, men's only.
Yeah.
Those are the best kind of parties.
And I told Mrs. Cheapy about that because, she'd want to go and watch. She wanted to watch. She wanted to watch it. And I said, sorry, it's just guys only. And she said, she said it's a homosocial party. And that I looked it up. That's what it is. Homosocial. You could learn a new term today.
Mm-hmm. If there are holes in the wall when you get there, just go home.
It was my friend and neighbor's house. So he was making barbecue. That was the key draw, was the barbecue. He's really good at smoking meats.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a smoker.
You're not making this sound better.
What, you don't like smoking meats? I'm not talking about our penises. They weren't smoking. But the fight was not good. And even the undercard fight with the two women which apparently was highly anticipated, that was like your typical boxing shadiness fight.
Yeah, the two guys before that were pretty good. I don't know.
And that was a draw.
They had those funky shorts.
But it was a draw, so nobody wants to fucking draw. There was a few people at the party who were really into boxing, and they were they knew about the boxers and stuff, and they watched that whole fight, and at the end of the fight, they were like, well, that was fucking pointless. I'm like, yeah. And then the women went, and then they're just headbutting each other. Or, just one woman was headbutting the other. And they're showing you, in 4K, the inside of her skull, basically, through the wound. Did you have
Don't
good...
make Shipwreck pass out.
Are you okay, Chip?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Are you looking at pictures of the wound? Or are you looking for the Donkey Kong statue?
I'm looking for the Donkey Kong statue.
I think you got had.
It's called Wild Kong.
Okay.
I was right. I saw it. I got a fuzzy picture of it, but you're not gonna be able to tell what it is because it was really fuzzy because we were moving on a boat. We were moving on.
Linsky Wild Kong. Oh, yes. I see it now. Okay. Yeah,
and it was I don't know. I would say it was probably 8 feet tall. So it looked really probably expensive. I'm guessing.
Let's see. I see them. It looks like they range. Well, these are just figurine versions of them. Figurine versions of them go as much as $30,000.
Yeah, this one was 8 feet tall. So I don't know if I'd call it a figurine.
Right.
So much.
So just multiply that by 8.
This is Wild Kong oil from the Orlinsky Gallery.
No, I want to see what it looks like.
I accept your French.
Wild Kong sculpture.
Are you interested in this game?
I see it. I don't even like it. It's just all one color or all different colored.
It's all just red.
Gorillas. And it's not Donkey Kong.
It's Donkey Kong-esque. He's throwing a barrel.
Well, there's one where he's throwing a barrel.
It's the barrel one that was there.
Yeah, that's the barrel one that's going to get them sued by Nintendo.
Well, maybe it's Miyamoto's house.
Maybe.
You don't know. I could see him living next door to Jackie Chan.
Is he going to the clubs?
Yeah, because we're all fam.
Right. Well, what did you think of the fight, Chip? The actual Tyson part?
So Miami was okay.
Right.
It's
too hot. Too much sun.
It's just not my scene so much. Yeah, it's not a fun town to drive around either. If I trying to get away from the beach and it takes too long to get away from the beach. The fight itself was, I don't know, I can't decide. It felt like Tyson just took it easy after he hit Paul with one punch and Paul fell back a little bit, and then it was
he's like, I've taken so many mushrooms, I don't want to kill this guy by accident.
Right. It's beneficial for us to not
kill each other.
Yeah, I'm just not going to throw any more punches this entire fight. How about that?
He looked really tired after the second round.
He did.
When he sat down between rounds.
He was also, he's 87 years old.
Not 87.
They tell you what age he is, and that's a lie. You got to add 20 years to that.
They're 2 minute rounds, and then how long is the break between rounds? Just a minute or
45 minutes between.
Stop it. He seemed really out of breath and stuff, but it was it sucked.
Maybe if he was throwing punches and not just holding his hand. I think he was out of breath because he was holding his hands in front of his face the entire time.
He was biting his glove the whole time.
Yeah,
also, which was really weird. He's I'm going to do this instead of bite off this guy's ear.
Correct. That was the strategy there. Is if I bite my glove, it reminds me not to hit this guy in the head too hard or bite off his ear.
There's so many like conspiracy theory posts on social media, but
There's not a conspiracy about it. I mean, they both made a lot of money, and everybody involved made a lot of money. Like,
right.
there's not a conspiracy about it. It's not like this
Right.
was like
But
some fight that was like for some meaningful like belt or.
sure.
Yeah, this wasn't a professional boxing, championship round something.
But you have some pride, right? And you want to like
I
not
don't know.
lose
This
as a
is-
professional
this is
athlete.
like,
You don't want to. You won't want to.
Dredrick Tatum fighting a gorilla on the in international waters.
It is like but no, because these guys are both well, at least one of them is a professional fighter. Or you feel like he wouldn't want to. Well, did you see the interview with Tyson and the young girl who asked him about his legacy?
No.
Oh my god, you have to look this up. I'll probably stick it on the end of the show if I remember. But basically, it's like it's one of these like teenage, interviews, like, and the girl is like, I'm really glad you're doing this fight now because young people like me can, see you work or something, and like it's important. I feel like it can really like do something for your legacy. And he was like, I hate that word legacy. He goes, I don't care about legacies. Like when I'm dead, I'm dirt. I'm dust. He's like, who cares? Who cares what people think about me? I'm dead. I'm in the ground. And the girl is like, you can just see like she doesn't know how to respond. And she's like, that's a interesting way of putting that. I never thought of it like that. And he's like, yeah. And then he just like walks away. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. So obviously he does not really care about his legacy. And does he need money though? I mean, he's got his own weed business. He needs
money.
He's making probably a decent amount of money from his interstate weed business. You know, they sell edibles that are in the shape of ears with the Tyson branding on it. Yeah.
I did not know that.
That is a real thing. They sell them in New York State. You can get them, Wombat, legally.
Does Holyfield get a piece of that?
I think he does, actually.
I
think I heard that he does. But I also could be just imagining that.
It seems like, yeah.
You got to throw the guy something.
You got to throw him something there.
He took off
like
a piece of his ear.
You've modeled a
weed edible.
A weed edible after his ear getting bit off.
It's pretty amazing. Tyson ear edible.
So which fight did you like? You watched that fight too, right? Like the Holyfield Tyson fight back in the day.
Yes.
Which fight did you prefer? Did you prefer that fight?
I mean, that fight was also sad. That was a sad fight too.
No, I did not like
this fight was better. This fight was better than that fight, right?
Yeah, well,
this one you
why even have a fight?
This was like we were with a bunch of people. It was fun to watch, like, and talk while it was going on.
Oh, jeez. Mike bites.
See the picture of the edibles there?
Yeah.
Tyson Mike bites, they're called.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something.
Right. Yeah. I feel like also he's done so much drugs in the last 20 years. He's like doing edibles like a lot. Not edibles, mushrooms a lot. Like how much killer instinct could he have left at this point?
Well, it's fine. He's let him be. Let him just go.
He's the one who went on fucking Netflix and almost took down the whole fucking system because so many people were watching.
Yep.
I mean, that says something.
They're going to try to do it again. Who's going to fight next? I hope it's Dredrick Tatum and a gorilla.
I don't know.
I hope they just make a movie out of this. A Netflix original movie.
A Netflix original movie starring people.
They made a documentary.
Adam
Sandler and Mark Wahlberg as
Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess boxing is dead. Even though they made so much.
I don't know.
It's just a commercial, though. It's just a big commercial for Netflix, though.
People would tune into this type of thing again.
The only thing they were advertising on there were Netflix shows, right? Well, no, there was some other like MetaQuest sponsored was on the ring ropes, and I guess there were other sponsors.
That much attention, but yeah, I mean, of course they'll do it again. Of course they'll find two gimmicky people to fight each other.
Like who? Who would you care about?
I don't know. You're asking me.
Some influencers.
I don't know. They'll come up with somebody.
Hulk Hogan versus the Rizzler.
There you go.
How about
not AJ? I think you have a better shot with AJ.
I want to see Logan fight his brother.
Paul versus Paul.
Paul versus Paul, and you have to. It doesn't end until there's a knockout. I don't like these fights where it's like They're just going through the paces. It's so boring. Anyway, let's stop talking about this boring fight.
You're the one who keeps talking about
Oh,
it.
wait. I want to hear about your big Orange Theory news, Wombat.
Oh, okay. I was named the Orange Theory Member of the Month at my local Orange Theory.
Right.
It was a very exciting honor. I got
Mr. November.
I am Mr. November.
Where's the calendar?
At my Orange, they did a whole pictorial for me.
A whole spread.
A whole spread with the interview questions. It was a whole
There's only 2 questions though.
No, there was like six pages of this thing. Did you not flip through it all?
I didn't scroll. I did not scroll.
Oh, you didn't scroll through it?
Swipe.
Yeah, there's like 6 pages.
I didn't swipe. I saw that you something you were. Oh yeah, you mentioned the podcast on here. Something you were not that we didn't know about you was that you're on one of the longest running podcasts.
You didn't mention him by name though.
That's good. Because you don't want to do that.
I didn't want to do.
You don't want people because then you can't talk about the people out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I would never tell people there.
They're all very nice. I have very nice people at my Orange Theory. I appreciate them. It was fun. Yeah.
I've been going for 5 years. My Orange Theory never asked me if I wanted to be member of the month.
Well, you know,
that's only 60 months.
They
only pick 60 other people ahead of you.
Do they know my name? They definitely know my name. How many? There's not that many guys to begin with, and there's definitely not that many 6'4" bald dudes.
I mean, I go in. My numbers are the girl behind the front desk. She's very nice. She's very sweet. She knows what number treadmill I like, and she always puts my name in. So
69,
when I walk
right?
in, she's treadmill 69, right? And I go, "Yep, you know it." So
yeah,
no, I like station number 1.
See, at our Orange Theory, when you're member of the month, they don't give you questions like that. They just say, "Hey, write a paragraph." There's like no direction. And so I don't know that I want to be member of the month. That's just like writing an essay.
Yeah, just extra work.
That's extra work.
Congratulations. Do our advertising for us.
The fuck, man. It's like we're gonna take a picture of you and then we're gonna put it in they have like a notebook when you go in there and all the members of the month are in the notebook.
3 new Instagram followers from that. So it's pretty I think it was a pretty successful venture.
I don't really think I want them knowing my Instagram handle or that I have a podcast or I don't want to volunteer that information because then I can't talk about anything that's weird that's happening there.
I didn't. I didn't.
No, you didn't give it up, but I'm just saying.
I didn't give it up. I was pretty.
They might
nice
ask.
Never give it up.
I have one of the pictures was me and one of the dogs. It was nice.
It's a dog?
I have a dog.
Your dog was inside Orange Theory?
No, it was just one of the pictures that I used of myself.
You got to provide your own pictures? They don't even take the pictures?
You did not look at this brochure of Wombat.
One of the pictures was, they said I could use my pictures from Orange Theory, which I had some, and I used one of those, and then I used my other pictures that were my pictures.
This whole show is just us looking up shit on our phones and computers.
Seriously.
It's great. It's great.
It's a good show. It's entertainment.
I'll never find it. That was like so many links ago.
I could send it to you later.
Yeah, I want to learn about like your favorite color. Any questions about like what exercises you like and stuff?
Yeah, that was one of the, like, what's your favorite workout? Yeah, exactly.
What's like your goal? Like, I want to learn. Give me the highlights. Give me like one or two highlights.
I said that it's an unpopular opinion, but I like Everest.
Okay. You do?
Yeah.
The Paw Patrol pup? That's your favorite?
No, it's a treadmill thing where
it's a signature workout there.
Yeah, and you up the incline, you hit 12% incline, and then you work your way down. Yeah, I like that because I don't know.
How do you like
I don't go fast,
right?
But I could do inclines pretty well.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah. I'm the member non grata.
Sorry.
I did get a personal best for me, 60 pounds on the chest press, dumbbell chest press.
Congratulations.
60 pounds in both arms.
Well, it was only one at a time. I could do both arms, but probably like 3 reps max, and then it's
for the
over.
month.
It's hard with the dumbbells. I feel like it's harder than with the bar,
and
the traditional bar.
In that same class where Chibi was doing 60 pounds, I did 15. So, you
got to get the weight up, Wombat.
I could have done more, but you know
what?
You
got to do more. We got to. Next time you go, let's go.
For the record,
5 pounds up on every weight.
That was after 25 minutes on the treadmill. And
that doesn't work your chest at all.
After rowing.
Also not working your chest.
I know, but I'm tired. The fact that I do,
you don't have to have energy for that. You just
no, because I got to keep doing it anyway. It doesn't matter.
There's only 5 you had to do. You can do it, Wombat. You got to increase the weight, otherwise no gains.
I'm good. I'm gaining.
You don't want gains? You got the losses. Now you got to convert the you lost the fat. Now you got to build the muscle, right? That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Ship, nod your head and say gains.
Yeah, go get
gains. Gains, Wombat. You can do it. Don't the coaches there tell you to do that? Like our coaches are always saying like lift more weight.
Yeah, they always want you to lift more.
And when I picked up the 60s to do the chest press, the coach was like, good weight. And I was like, maybe we'll see in a minute. And
yeah, I'm not going to
it was
60,
just okay.
that's for sure. Anyway.
Well, eventually you will.
Okay.
In 5 years, Wombat, you're going to be doing 60s at least. It only goes up to 70 there. So
I know.
You can max out. 5 years, you're going to max out. I didn't max out in 5 years, but I didn't like increase my weight fast enough, I feel. But I'm telling you to do it. So you're going to outperform me. Thank you. All right, let's do some show feedback and get into Watch This Jerks. Thank you.
Sure. This was from Viper139, and he had this. And in regards to who's buying a PS5 Pro, he said, I'm picking up a PS5 Pro. It's for me. It's just the first time as an adult I've been financially able to buy a Pro console. Really excited to be at the cutting edge of console gaming. I've been a PC gamer in the past and hated it. So many performance issues. Oh, sorry. Too many performance issues. Yes, Cheapy, your hand is raised.
Yes. He says it's the first time as an adult I've been financially able to buy a Pro console. What does that mean, Pro? Like,
there have been other PlayStation Pro.
Yeah.
Oh, he means other PlayStation Pros.
He means the mid-life cycle upgrade of a console.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay. Not just PlayStation, but in general.
Yes. Yeah, it could be the Pro or whatever the last Xboxes were.
Got it. Okay,
the
fair
Xbox
enough.
naming structure is still mind-boggling to me. I have no idea what I was supposed to be calling these things.
Playfool in the chat says fake message. Is that from Sony? Sony wrote that in?
They wrote that in, yeah.
I don't think so because the spelling was horrible. It was so bad that I had to correct a lot of it because I didn't think you'd be able to get through it, Wombat.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I didn't, I got to keep things moving here. I have not once considered.
I hope you liked it.
Yes.
I think it's a fine console.
And I think that it is annoying to have to play on PC sometimes. And while the performance of the Pro may not be up to like a high-end PC, it'll be easier to connect to your television. And
play Bellatra just fine.
Yes. Yes. Astro Boy, Bot, whatever. Astro Bot. You can enjoy that.